So here we are on Vicky's boat in Florida, and as you know, we used to have amazing time swimming with dolphins here, and it was allowed at the time. So we had a beautiful couple from Germany that sponsored handicapped children to go swim with dolphins. They were handicapped in various ways, some slightly physically, a lot of them emotionally, mentally, and the dolphins, this couple hoped, would in some way help the children activate some force within them, but they did not want to take them to captive dolphins. So they picked us. Here they are right there next to us. So they picked Don and myself to take, over 2 years, numerous groups out to be with the dolphins and the kids. So, with the gracious ability of our marine biologist, Vicky, who knew a lot about dolphins and was very sensitive to the behavior as well as our other dolphin boat, we were able to take the kids, always with one handicapped kid and one adult, into the water. Now I was able to watch these children before we had trainings, before the seminar happened. I went to Europe, then here in Florida, half a year later, and then I met them half a year after the swim, and then I heard reports from the children a year and up to 2 years later. I still am in touch with some. This is now 15 years later, and they're now pregnant and having their own children. So Vicky had us, and I remember one group, there was these girls, and they had me by their hands. One of the groups, you said you'd never seen, they had juvenile kids fighting, and they were making a swirl into deep water. And you were like, oh my God, look at them. And one girl said, that's just like how it is in school. They're fighting too, just like we are. And I'm like going, aha, they're picking up on human behavior. I don't want to say dolphins don't chubby each other and break each other, but I've never ever seen that behavior. Now the thing that's really important to notice here is I was able to watch what happened with the kids underwater because I had them on my hands, and what happened to them therapeutically and what happened long term in their change of behavior. One girl that I had on my hand, she couldn't speak. She would not speak. She didn't have vocal, she had vocal cords all right, but she just wouldn't speak to anybody, wouldn't hug anybody. After this, and during the week of swimming with dolphins, she was one of the girls that was heavily sonared by the dolphins. Mind you, she who didn't speak had tall dolphins talking to her. Talked in the seminar for the first time. The teachers told me, Ilona, don't bother asking her questions like, what did you see in your guided meditation? How does your higher self look like? Her first words were blue. So from then on, she started talking. From then on, she started hugging people. From then on, she was able to interact with people which she'd never done before. Another girl, look at them, yes, that's what you guys did. That's what you guys did. They're like going, where are they?
Gee, they're listening to you tell the story. So they wanted to hear it in the air. I swear to God.
So the second girl had never felt safe for whatever reasons to be on her own. Always had to have adult accompaniment. So she wouldn't go and make her own food. She would always have to have someone with her. After the dolphin swim, and she too was heavily sonared. She went into the kitchen. That was the first change the parents noticed. Made her own bread.
Oh my God.
Then she dared out and got into horse therapy. Before that, it was unthinkable. Afterwards, she was able to do her own life. She was able to venture out. Was it the trip to Florida? Was it swimming in the ocean? Was it having somebody other than her known teachers or parents on her hand? We don't know, but she got dolphin sonar a lot. Now, 2 other kids, and I remember going, well, they weren't that interested, and the dolphins never sonared them, never changed much, even though they were in Florida, in the water, and had done the same training. So I concluded from 30 years of observation, when the people had gotten sonar, I noticed that they started thinking about changing their life purpose, coming out as their being who they are. They were much more compassionate, especially in the moment. They were more like, with people, even if they had been cloistered before. So I believe it's dolphin sonar that when it hits our DNA, that it activates higher potential within humans and overcomes traumatic events, rather than just the fact of being in the water with a dolphin body.
Right.
right? So that's my conclusion. And here
And
we
what do
are.
you know about the endorphin system and that are
Yeah.
endorphins being released
I think
with
exactly.
especially the autistic children?
Yeah, I think especially the stimulation of pleasure, joy, all those brain producing glands that produce endogenous morphines, happy-making endorphins. They're called endogenous morphines. The beta endorphins, for example, they kick in when people are around dolphins in the water. That could be the nature of being around dolphins. That could be just because, but I honestly feel it's because the dolphins have sensitivities. Like when people, I've had friends who have had tumors in Hawaii, swimming with dolphins, the tumors went away. I've had friends who were pregnant, the dolphins come and sonar their belly exclusively, much more than anybody else. So they're very aware. I mean, I have so many stories, but let's just end on this good note. Dolphin sonar, I believe, is what creates this stimulation in our human system, and we're very grateful to the dolphin star brothers and sisters and people like you who make it their livelihood.